So let me ask you this question. How are you using your time at the moment? Are you thriving? That is, are you proactively living your life by design? Are you the architect of your life? Or are you surviving? Are you reactively living your life by default? Now today I'd like to invite you to pause and to notice some of those things that you're currently doing in the time that you have, and then experiment perhaps if you need to, and change some of those habits if you're not really getting what you want from the time that you're living or working at the moment. So to get this process started, let me ask you a couple of questions. The first question is this: how would you currently rate your professional time management out of 10? So 0 would be, you're not happy at all with how you're currently managing your time, and 10 is, of course, you're very happy with how you're currently managing your time. So how would you rate your professional time management out of 10? And the second question here, of course, is how would you rate your personal time management out of 10? So this is at home, away from work. Now, our poor time management problems are one of the main reasons that we can often struggle to finish tasks or begin to procrastinate. And these are things that pop up within our normal working days, especially with our constant exposure to things like mobile phones or social media, frequent email throughout our day, and frequently, operating within this constant, always switched on environment. That environment that's always working against us to distract us away from our priorities of the day. It's no wonder really that being successful at optimal time management is progressively harder to achieve. So for fewer distractions and more productivity at work and at home, here are a couple of steps to mastering your time. Now the first is you win the morning and you win the day. I say this quite often in our wellbeing training programs and our workshops and our webinars. If you win the morning, you win the day. Start your day early. Take full advantage of your day. Early in the morning, we're often feeling more calm, more creative, and more clear-headed. All of the ingredients that, of course, are really important for your readiness and productivity throughout your day. Many successful people get up earlier in the morning and do a little bit of exercise, a little bit of movement, before they start heading off into their working day. If you start early, you have plenty of time to think and plan the rest of your day. Now the next is invest in planners and other planning tools. Now traditional paper planners or digital tools like calendar apps actually can be fantastic allies in our time management. You can be more effective at planning your days, your weeks, your months in advance, and allocating, of course, the appropriate amount of time for each of those important tasks like meetings or other personal activities. So use and invest in planners and consider calendar apps as well. And finally, and interestingly, one of the important steps towards time mastery is to avoid multitasking. Now, while for many of us, it might seem like multitasking helps people get more done, it often leads to decreased efficiency and lower quality work. And it's definitely not a superpower. Instead, it can be much better, of course, to focus on one task at a time, completing that one task before then moving on to the next task. So thank you for taking a few short moments today to prioritise you, to prioritise your well-being, and watch this short video. Best of luck experimenting with your time management, and of course, as always, let us know how you get on in the comments below.